Hello everybody, I'm Chris Newton and this is Bago Replay, the weekly show to bring you up to date with the latest news and reviews from BagoGames. First up this week, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Activision and television channel Nickelodeon have announced a multi-year deal to develop and publish video games based on the CG animated Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles television series, which made its debut in September 2012. Activision is a leader in the gaming industry and we are honoured to have them as the global video game partner for our new hit series Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, said Cheris Torres, Senior Vice President of Entertainment Products Nickelodeon Consumer Products, in a press release. We are confident that these upcoming games will take gamers through interactive environments and action-packed adventures that truly capture the essence, tone and exciting elements of the Turtles. Look at that name, look at that. Vice President of Activision Publishing Monopolist Inc. added, "The fans of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are unique in that they span generations and are very passionate. We respect this passion and look forward to working with Nickelodeon to create games that embody the spirit of the property." I wouldn't say these fans are unique because there's a lot of series that do that, Star Trek and all these kinds of things, but, I see where he's coming from. As we reported last week, Media Molecule have a new project up their sleeves which many are believing could be related to Sony's mysterious announcement due at the end of this month. The original rumour we reported on stated that Media Molecule had organised some outsourced help developing Little Big Planet 3, although it is worth to note that this new game, simply titled ? Could be another entry into the MotorStorm series. Ooh, I'd rather see Little Big Planet 3. Next up, well, here's one company I never expected to hit with layoffs of any kind, but it seems that Valve has taken to laying off a number of people, some from their hardware and Android departments. Gamasutra has reported on the incident, stating that a number of employees have been let go from Valve in what some are calling a great cleansing. A total of 25 have been said, but it's unconfirmed at this point. Meanwhile, Develop added to the news with reports that Jason Holtman, the company's director of business, has also left for unknown reasons. For a list of employees and positions known to leave the company, simply follow the link in the description below. It's been bad enough seeing THQ and Atari go, but Valve? We're not losing Valve. I'm sure they were let go for the right reasons. Next up, with less than 10 days of Sony's mysterious announcement, which many believe will be the reveal of their next generation console, the PlayStation 4, which it must be because if it's not, they're going to get a whole load of bad comments. This may be enough to persuade gamers who don't yet own a PlayStation 3 to wait to see what the company has in store. But Sony wants to make sure that this isn't the case, as their chief financial officer, Masura Kato, has told shareholders and analysts that PS3, in its 6th year, I think has a long life. Considering that the PS2 actually stopped, I think this year, or might have been late last year, yeah, it's going to last a lot longer. And finally, if you haven't already seen this, what you see before you is apparently a rough idea of what to expect for the PlayStation 4's controller. A little different, isn't it? The image comes courtesy of Destructoid, who notes that it might be plugged into a PS4 dev kit, that massive silver box thing. It certainly does resemble the DualShock controller we've all come to know and love, but its analog sticks and what could be a touchscreen wedged into the centre of it, and a speaker in the middle, leave much to be desired, or, changed. Fortunately, IGN was told by one of their sources that the above controller is, in fact, a prototype, meaning that it could go through several changes before the system's full release. Where did this image originate from? Who knows? But the upcoming February 20th announcement from Sony is looking more and more likely to be the PlayStation 4. Personally, I can't wait to get an official name soon, mostly so I can stop debating over what to refer to it as. Orbis, PS4, the PlayStation. And is it me, or is that controller sort of starting to look a bit like the Wii controllers? Motion thing on the top, speaker in the middle, touchscreen in the middle for the Wii U pad. I'm not pointing fingers, so I'm just saying. Now on to this week's reviews. There's only been one review this week. Mitch reviewed Let's Fish Hooked On the PS Vita. He gave it an average score of 2.9, with his summary: Let's Fish Hooked On had the potential to... Okay, I can't continue with that. Let's Fish Hooked On had the potential to be something that people would go to get their fix of fishing on rainy days. Sadly, it just feels like the developers weren't given enough time to show their true talent. And let's be honest, how successful are fishing games unless it's thrown into a game like in Zelda Ocarina of Time? Perfect example of fishing, which I imagine it's probably better than this fishing game from that score. And the BagoGames podcast, BagoCast, is back in full force, with episode 19 and episode 20 released this week. And episode 20 was Pokemon TV debuts on iOS and new Batman Arkham confirmed. Check it out in the description below. Last week the question still wasn't answered, so I'm just going to ignore that question now. But I did get a comment from The Games Win who said, "Stop making shitty Final Fantasy games, Square. We've had 4 of them now. Just make Final Fantasy 15, please. No one cares about Lightning." From what I've seen, Final Fantasy has just been going downhill, and I've heard that the last game, I think it was the last game, was literally just like a movie. There was like hardly any playing at all, which could be good to some people, but come on, go back to the days of Final Fantasy 8 and 10. So my question this week is, what do you think of the controller? Do you think this is just a ploy for more money, or is it going to change the way of PlayStation gaming forever? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Remember to stay up to date, you can follow us on one of the social links which will be down below. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more gaming videos and weekly updates. I've been Chris Newton, and I'll see you next time. Replay!